It's all love, fam. It's all you.
All right. Dude, I've been waiting a long fucking time
Well,
to
you're
talk.
here. What's up?
Yeah. I wrote shit down too. So yeah, I'm also a little high right now. I didn't expect to be in this shit.
Based. Okay. Well, here you go. You
Um,
made it high as fuck. Maybe this isn't even real, but go ahead.
no, it's real. What is it? A long ass time ago. This is what got me like triggered to like fucking watch you and shit. What is it? Some facts, like a little fact that you got fucked up. With Hassan and I think Tate. Yeah, they were arguing about, or they had their little debate, and he brought up his little fact of why men, or how men are like the worst drivers or whatever.
Okay.
And yeah, men get into more car crashes than women, but also men are on the road more than women. And I think you like repeated like the same like I don't know why men get into more car crashes or why they're more dangerous drivers, but like I think the only real reason is because they just have more numbers. Like who's driving trucks more, who's driving like doing like delivery stuff, and it's men doing those jobs, you know?
Insurance.
And
Why is insurance cheaper for women? Let's look it up.
okay. I mean, but here you can. I mean, you can look at like why is insurance more cheaper, but like you also should look up who's on the road more, who drives on the
Well,
road
that's
more.
no. That's a. I'm just trying to find out like what, just broadly speaking, because if what you're saying is true, then that'll show up in the thing that we Google.
Okay.
Right? Is car insurance more expensive for male or for female drivers? Generally speaking, men pay more for car insurance than women do. Women generally drive less than men and get into fewer accidents, which makes them less risky to insure and results in lower rates. However, women with incidents on their driving will usually pay more than a man with a clean record.
See.
Well, that it says drive less than men and get into fewer accidents.
Well, yeah. If you're gonna drive, if you're in a dangerous situation less, you will be in less accidents.
Drivers are charged higher car insurance rates of female drivers for a variety of reasons. One reason for the disparities that men file more insurance claims than women. Furthermore, men drive more frequently than women. Men also prefer to drive more expensive cars that are more expensive to repair. And less tickets, so conventional rules for men are kind of the overall insurance has been relatively unchanged. Why are men seen to be riskier drivers? Male drivers have higher insurance rates than female drivers starting in their early teenage years. This rate disparity is not the result of insurance companies' idle stereotypes. Men have been demonstrated to behave in ways that are more likely to result in accidents. They have a greater propensity for driving faster and changing lanes quickly in traffic. Women, on the other hand, are more deliberate when it comes to lane changes and turns. I've seen, so this is all anecdotal, but like I see women do dumb things when they drive because it feels like women, this is a very big generalization. It feels like women don't have, what's the name for like proprioceptor, like when you know where your body is?
Is it like depth perception or
Fuck, I don't know how to fucking spell this.
just like
Oh my
spatial
god,
awareness?
proprioception. I can't believe I got close to this. I don't know if you can develop like proprioception for like a car, but it feels like women in general aren't as aware of where their car is when they drive. It feels like that. So like they just don't have that as awareness as much. Maybe that's for lack of practice or lack of care or whatever, but it feels that way in general with women. But I feel like as a result of that, they tend to drive more carefully due to lack of confidence. So like when I think of like if a woman tells me I got in a car accident, what I'm thinking is like she hit something in the driveway, or like she hit something in a parking garage, or she like turned into another car and did something dumb. But like when a guy gets into an accident, I wonder if there's a propensity for the accident to be way more serious, like a DUI at high speeds, a road rage incident, trying to run a red light, like stuff like that. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just my yeah.
okay, I will agree with you on that, or in a sense where like when I hear a girl gets into an accident, I think somebody hit her. When I think a guy gets into an accident, I think what the fuck did you do, dude?
Sure. Yeah.
So I mean that is like my my first thoughts when friends I have told me they got into an accident.
Yeah, but this is all anecdotal, so I don't know. A guy in chat said, Destiny, I'm a bodily injury claims adjuster. I have more claims with women, but the claims with major damages are involving men. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that was one gripe I had with you. But also, dude, I wanted to say too, because like I used to watch Vosh, and then like I just thought you were like some like I don't know, some like loser or some shit for a while.
And you watched Vosh, and you thought that? Okay,
Yeah,
dude.
I know. But then when I was watching Abba and Preach, and I was like, all right, they like this guy, I'll give him a fucking chance. And then honestly, I don't want to like simp for you or like like be gay or whatever, but like I fucking fell in love with your shit, man. I think, you know, you're a very smart guy, and I'm, you know, happy that you're doing your thing, dude.
Wow, thanks, dude.
Yeah, but okay, one other thing I wanted to talk about too, like, or I don't know, just like, I don't know if it's like educate you on or just have the conversation, see what your thoughts are. But like, with college, like, and or I guess this is maybe like a thing you can think about for when you're talking to people about college. Like I'm currently going to college. I'm currently, you know, going to a technical school, and I think you could bring that up more in debates. Like people, like they go towards like, oh, university, but there's technical colleges out there that are colleges, you know, 2-year colleges where you can get really good degrees and really fast. And you know, it like if a job, if you get a job or whatever, and they're gonna pay for your degree, like they send you to a technical college program anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's way cheaper, way affordable, way more affordable than a university, way faster, you know, way more straightforward to like, you know, actual jobs and actual skills that you can get. And currently, like right now, I'm on my second semester, but I got financial aid and government grants. Like I have zero student loans. So like with people like shitting on it, it's like there's a smart way to do it. If you just do the smart way, and the options are out there, you can, you know, get a good education and, you know, get further ahead in life.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's like when people complain like, oh, I got to use this degree and I have $100,000 in debt. And it's like, bro, you made all the worst choices. Why am I supposed to like craft new rules for somebody fucking stupid like you? Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, I agree. No. All right. Yeah. Well, hey, I love you, buddy. Be careful. Stay safe.
Yeah. Thank you for the chat. Have a good day, dude.
Be careful, Ben.
Love you too.
Bye.
Yeah, I will. Bye.
Testing, who do you think is going to win? Volkanovski or Makhachev? Volkanovski just has a way better striking reach. He's just a better fighter all around. I hope you're talking about UFC. I have no fucking idea. That guy's he's got the name of a striker though. It just sounds like it. People underestimate that guy's striking. They underestimate him. We're talking about chess? Yeah, that's what I mean. Striking with his rook. Playing from the back row. Kado, what's up?
What's going on, Steve?
What do you want?
First off, I just want to say, yeah, you gave an actually based, uninformed UFC take. Volkanovski is probably the best striker in the UFC, other than the light heavyweight champ Pereira.
I mean, duh. Yeah.
And I'm taking your word as gospel, because the last time you gave a UFC take that I heard was that you said Poirier was going to beat McGregor. That actually happened.
I mean, does McGregor even care anymore, right? The guy's coasting hard, barely defended his fucking belt. He's a fucking loser, you know.
Based.
Yeah, you know.
He's coming back for the Ultimate Fighter, though.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, okay?
Yeah. But I actually have an MMA fight in June, and I'm looking to represent DGG, but I cannot find a hoodie anywhere. Will you guys be restocking before then?
I have no idea. Well, wait, what?
What do you mean? What?
Wait, will I do what for the fight thing? Say that one more time.
I need a hoodie. I want to walk out.
Oh, will I be restocked? Oh, I don't know. Ask Nino. I don't know why do we don't have more shit stocked. Nino, what the fuck are you doing?
It's been months, Nino. Come on.
True.
Also, we were promised political streams, man. How much longer with these dog shit Factorio streams?
It's coming, okay? Chill, all
right? Proteus, how long?
Why are you asking Proteus? Oh, Proteus knows I'm close.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Just put pressure on Nino, please, because I want that hoodie.
Okay.
All right, that's it. I'll see ya.
Have fun. Bye.
Peace.
Reinhardt, great. Your mic is off. If you're talking, you're missing your one chance, your one shot, one opportunity.
Oh.
All
right. There we are. What's up, D-Dog? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
First off, about your... If I recollect right, you were like banned or going to be. You got it appealed or something. Yeah. All right. You should probably thank my mom for that.
Why is that?
I told her that you were banned, and she said, "Summon Elijah." And a few days later, you're able to stream again. So, I think that was the power of the Lord. I don't know though.
Wow. You know what, dude? Maybe. Maybe.
I think I'm gonna start being Christian again. You should be Christian with me. Convert to Christianity with me in Destiny.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what did I want to talk about? I've gotten
Oh,
stuck on
fuck, it's
between.
you. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, go for it. Sorry, I didn't emotionally prepare myself. I just remembered.
All right. First off, let me preface. I'm not as I'm not gonna even say that. But what I can say is that on that stream, it's funny how you asked me if I get good sleep or not. Like that day, what time did I don't remember what time I started talking to you, but I had been up since like 4 a.m. or whatever, and I forced myself to get up, and then I drank a bunch of coffee, and then I went outside to like exercise and work out. So I know people are gonna talk shit on me and say that I'm schizo. It is what it is. But and I could talk about like the things that I was saying that stream because I feel like your chat was being kind of uncharitable to me. Do you think I said anything that was like super out of pocket? Because like on one of the things I redacted what I said because I was like, okay, I didn't have this knowledge about this situation. But do you think I said anything that was like super crazy?
Listen, man, just give us your takes. What do you got?
Well, for one, so the whole body count discussion that you were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
I was like salivating in the chat to like push back on that because I have like my set personal reasons as to why I personally care about that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're okay with talking about that.
Of course.
So what can I say about that first?
I don't know.
That guy,
Mm-hmm.
he was saying that it seems like it's less feminine. Even though I don't agree with that statement necessarily, he basically said, "Oh, it's like less feminine for a woman to be like, super sexually active and have like a lot of sexual or have had a lot of sexual partners." I think what he means by that is that like, because you probably say this in like as a generality that like men are probably just like a bit more promiscuous, than women. It could be like a mix of like nature and nurture. It could be just humans the way we are and like just social dynamics and whatnot, right?
Okay.
But I think women tend to be a bit more, if not a lot more, like selective of their partners, whether it's like for shallow reasons or because of their own modesty. Women tend to be selective a bit more about their partners than guys. You guys will, it's obviously a hyperbolic.
Wait, hello?
I don't want to shake. Can you still hear me?
Oh, yeah, I lied for a sec. Whew, you're good, don't worry.
Okay, someone just tried to call me. But I think what he was saying is that it's probably a bit more, I guess, natural to women to be more selective about their partners. So you could say that's like a feminine trait. That's not something that I would say out of my mouth that it's like not feminine for a woman to like, I guess sleep around or whatever. But I would say that I understand the differences, and I think you do too, even though like red pillers will like use it a lot. Oh, this is why men should be able to, fuck around and women should, not be hoes and blah, and, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
But I think we both like realistically understand the differences between men and women. Yeah, women tend to be more selective about their sexual partners. Men, they're a bit more out there and a bit more promiscuous. I think we both like understand that. But me personally, I'm someone who also is a bit more selective about my sexual partners. I like to have a connection. It's like, I'm a bit lax on like the idea of like casual sex, but personally, I like being in relationships. I like building towards something if I'm gonna have a sexual relationship with someone. So that's me. And I know you say that like the only people that should be able to demand like, I don't know, someone have a low body count or be a virgin is someone who is like that themselves. And I've always pretty much, I think we've all been like horny teenage boys. If our like celebrity crush offered to like fuck us, we'd probably take it. But I've always been pretty selective about that. And I would say that if I start talking to a girl who's been like pretty promiscuous or whatever, she's had like casual sex, well, casually, right? I think there's like a mismatch between our sexual dynamics because I like to take time to build towards a sexual relationship with someone legitimately. I can talk to someone for a set amount of time, maybe say like a few weeks and get to know them and see if we're gonna actually work towards a relationship. Maybe we have sex before we get into a relationship, or maybe we have sex after we, discuss that, we're together now and we're going to pursue a future with each other. That's how I think of it. That's just me personally, right? So shit, what else is my other point? So as far as caring about that, Oh yeah, and how you were saying that, like you said that, like you feel like it's like mostly, you generally feel that like guys tend to care about that because it's probably an insecurity thing.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah.
I don't think it necessarily has to be the insecure. I don't think it's necessarily, even though I don't think this as like a general broad statement like you do, but I think it's less of like guys being, I don't know, jealous of not, or thinking that they're not
Oh
going to be
my
able to
God.
hold up to their past, their like partners, past sexual partners, but more so that another guy had them in the first place. And I think that kind of, even though like both men and women tend to be like, I guess possessive over our partners, even though some people, they're not like that. But I think we're both possessive over our like partners to some extent. But wait, I'm losing my train of thought. Uh yeah, no, man. What are you saying?
I don't know, dude. Good question.
Do you not follow along with what I'm saying?
A little bit. Well, you're just in here fucking giving your opinions on shit. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
No, I'm just asking. No, I'm just asking if you're following along. I am giving my opinions. I'm telling you why I care about that. And I guess I should just say that, like, I mean, like, as far as like women like being selective about that, I think just women tend to be that way. Not that there aren't women who are promiscuous, that's like obviously a thing. But I think women just tend to be a bit more, they feel more comfortable when they're able to, I guess, have some sort of control over sex or whatever. You know how they say like women, they like have control over sex, like pussy runs the world, yada, yada, yada. I
Uh-huh.
think women usually tend to feel more comfortable when they can like really analyze if a guy like wants to be with them or a guy's like not going to do them dirty or whatever, versus a woman who probably is just like having sex with a guy because she finds him attractive. I still think that like most women are like that. And yeah, no, it's like I said, I think because I'm someone who is generally a modest person, I want to match up with someone who's modest. Also, there's like the argument, this I think this is one of the weaker arguments, but the argument that like if a woman has been with like a lot of guys, she's probably more prone to like cheating or whatever, which I kind of see that, but I think that's one of the weaker arguments to like care about body count. I think at the end of the day, it just comes to, it's like, why would I personally care about a woman's past? That's like part of it, but again, that's one of the weaker arguments. Um, what's my other point about that? Shit, I'm kind of losing my train of thought. Did you? I feel like I've made like 2 or 3 points so far. Are you like following along?
Yeah, I'm just, listening.
Another thing that they misconstrued, and this is like the only other thing that I feel like they misconstrued, is someone said to me, like they called, I think it was on Reddit, they called me a piece of shit because I said women shouldn't take the subway at night. I don't know if you remember the conversation at all. Do you recollect me saying that word for word?
Nope, that sounds corny too. So.
That is corny. And that's not what I'm saying whatsoever. What I'm saying is that, especially as someone who comes from like a big, dangerous city, especially the last few years, New York has gotten way more dangerous than it's ever been. It's like they say it's getting as bad as it was in like the 90s or whatever. And that was like the peak of like, crime in New York or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I would say that like it probably isn't a good idea generally for a young woman to, I don't know, she goes out with her friends, they go to a party, they go to a club, and she's going back home at like 12 a.m. It takes her an hour to get home, and she's hopping on the subway, where sometimes there's creeps on the subway station, and taking like a Uber or a bus is like, that's like way safer. But like she gets on the fucking subway, there's crazy drug addicts and homeless people. So I would say generally it's probably a better idea to like not do that. I'm not saying women can't or shouldn't take public transportation or nights. Like I said, I think people like sometimes, I don't know, it's like 8 o'clock at night, a woman's getting off work. You can't pay, you don't have a car, or you can't pay for an Uber or a taxi cab all the time. So you take public transportation. But all I'm saying, I think I have a pretty mild take that there are precautions that women can take to protect themselves more, and precautions that I've seen women actually ignore. And that's all I'm saying. Do you think that's like, you know, out there or whatever? I think it's a pretty mild take. I just wanted to clarify that.
I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to say. Okay. What?
I'm literally just asking you. Do you think I'm saying anything crazy? That's all I'm asking.
No, not necessarily.
Because
No.
I got a lot of fucking pushback. I got a lot of shit.
I think you're doing just fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just clearing up things because maybe I misspoke in some way. Like I said about the Kai Cenat situation, I'm literally just clearing things up. That's all it is. One other thing I wanted to ask you: do you feel like you were more left 4 to 5 years ago? Because I don't know if I told you last time. I've been watching you for like the last 6 months or whatever, and I tend to care less about old content. Sometimes I'll see your videos and I'll be like, "Sigh, this fucking guy and his old shit." But sometimes I'll watch some of your stuff. Do you feel like you were more left 4 to 5 years ago?
Um, Not necessarily. No. Maybe I've moderated a little bit, but I think most of my major policy positions are still more or less the same.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I could see that. It would be like I feel like you've like maybe your rhetoric is like a little bit less extreme left. I know that you identify as far left, but would you say that your rhetoric is probably like a little bit less extreme left? It's a bit more nuanced or whatever. Do you feel like that?
Yeah, probably a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I was asking that because like I was watching some of your old videos and your voice is like way higher, and I'm like looking at you now. It's like you're working out now. You've got like a full beard or whatever. So it's like I feel like your balls got big. You got a bit more masculinity, a bit more testosterone in your system. I think that might just be the case, Destiny.
Yeah, maybe. As I got older, I just got more testosterone somehow. Maybe, possibly.
Hmm. Uh.
Yeah, true.
Also,
Oh,
put on 50 pounds of muscle. That would be funny as fuck.
true.
Please.
Gotcha. I'll get right on that. Okay.
All right, man. I'll do that too. I think that's all I have for now. That's all I've wanted to say for now.
All right. Well, hey, listen. I love you, buddy. Thanks a lot for hopping in. And yeah, be safe. Be chill.
You too, man. A river dirt cheap.
All right. Have fun. Peace out, buddy. Jesus.